Let me tell you a short story about Evie. Evie is in her mid-30s and she has just been diagnosed with breast cancer. So Evie has just attended a seminar whereby she was taught on how to do a self-breast examination. And she got home, she did this in her private space, and she noticed that there is a lump in her left breast. Then Evie was worried and she went to the hospital. When she got to the hospital, they put Evie through some other tests and boom, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Then the healthcare provider asked Evie a question that, how long have you been doing a self-breast examination? Then Evie said, oh, I have no idea what it is about. I've never done it before, except the first time that Evie found out about the lump. So this gave me think that there are so many women out there that do not know how to do a self-breast examination. Many will say they haven't heard about that before, just like Evie. But do you know what? Today, I'm going to be walking you through the 5 steps that is involved in doing a self-breast examination. Just a bit of introduction to our new viewers. Hello, my name is Grace and this is a YouTube channel that is called You and Your Health. On this channel, we learn and share about important health tips. So let's get straight into it. The first thing you need to get ready is your mirror. Now you get your mirror ready and you stand straight in front of your mirror with your shoulders straight and your arm on your hip. Do you remember that Superman pose? That is exactly what you need. Then look at yourself in the mirror to eyeball. Then take your eyes straight down to your breast. Now you can see your 2 breasts. What you need to do now is to inspect your 2 breasts. What are you checking for? You're checking the shape of your breast. You're checking the color of your breast, the size of your breast, the texture of your breast, and most importantly, you're checking for dimpling. Dimpling is when the skin of your breast looks like an orange peel, just as shown on your screen. Then what next? The second step involves you checking for lumps in your breast. And this is how you do that. You raise your arm above your head and you let that go straight to the back of your head. Then you want to use the pad of your 3 middle finger to check your breast round in small circular motion till you fully cover the whole breast. What are you checking for? You're checking if there is any lump in your breast. You're just checking to see if there's something unusual going on in any part of your breast. Remember to also check your armpit because there are excess breast tissue on your armpit as well. And also check your collarbone. Check the upper part of your collarbone and check the lower part of your collarbone. And also do that to the other breast, vice versa. So the third step is you checking for fluid in your breast. If you're not breastfeeding, we do not expect your breast to produce any fluid. And how do you do this? All you need to do is gently squeeze your nipple and see if there's any fluid coming out. So after doing the first step, the second step, and the third step, and you notice that there is something unusual, then you need to contact your healthcare provider as soon as possible. The fourth and the fifth step is just you repeating step 1 to 3 in a different position. So in step 4, you lie down on your back and you check your breast for any lump. And in step 5, you just have to do this in the shower because some women, they can check for a lump. They can easily detect lump when their skin is wet. So when can you do a self-breast examination? If you're already in menopause, you can just pick a day in the months that you will be consistent with and do your self-breast examination. And if you're still having your period, it is recommended that you do this within 7 to 14 days after your period when your nipple is less sore. And research has shown that 1 in 5 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. I don't want you to be part of those people. So it is time for you to prioritize your health and start checking your breast. Remember that prevention is better than cure. If you found this video helpful, save this video so that when next you want to do a self-breast examination, you can always follow the right step. And also remember to share this video with your loved ones, especially your female friends. And also like, comment, share your thoughts in the comment section and share with your loved one as I've said earlier. And until I see you in my next video, do take care of yourself and always prioritize your health. Bye.